In this video, we're going to look into two types of silver that most stackers overlook or just don't want for whatever reason. I am a true stacker of the 40% Kenley half dollars and the 35% war nickels. We're going to get into it all, folks. Please like, share, and subscribe. My new goal now, since we're in December, is 5,000 subscribers. If you're not yet subscribed, please help me out. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that all bell so you'll be notified of my next video that pops out. I put out 2 videos a day for your entertainment purposes. So I thank you all for watching. Let's just get into it. 40% silver halves dated from 1965 to 1970. Please note, on the 1970s, they were only done in proof sets. So you would, if you see one out there, it came out of a proof. They did not make them for circulation. That being said, that was the last final year. The war nickels dated from 1942 to 1945. Note on the war nickels, not all 1942s are war nickels. The only way to tell if it's a war nickel, you're going to see a P, D, or an S on the top of the Monticello on that. So that is where you're going to see your mint mark. This one has a P. That's not a very good picture one. Let me just grab another one. There is a D on that one. That way you know it's a war nickel. If your 1942 does not have a mint mark on top of the building, that means it's not a war nickel. Easiest way to tell, that is where the mint mark is. So with that being said, I stack these when I can get a deal on eBay. I will go into a story about what my coin shop owner did years ago, and it's going to make some money off this because they're selling now, right now, but I'm going to get that into it in a minute. I stack them when I can get them below melt value. Sometimes I'll pay a little over melt value. There are deals out there. I got more 40% on the way. Did I need any more? No, I got a couple bags, folks. I mean, this is not all I have, all right? I mean, I'm just trying to be honest with you guys. I'm not trying to gloat here. I'm just trying to be honest with you what I have done in my stack. A lot of them you see I paid for less than $4 each, all right? And I was tickled pink to get them at that price. They're melting for about $4.52 now. So yes, I am up on my 40% silver halves. I am way up on my 40% silver halves. Think about 50 cents and times it by how many you have. You made some money off them, okay? Yeah, I can say I made some money, but I'm not cashing them in to flip these anytime soon. I know silver's going higher. I think most of us believe silver is going higher. So why not have some in your stack? They have a high turnover on eBay. No matter what the price is. I remember back in 2007, my friend had about 13 rolls of the 40% silver halves. And at that time, I was really not into silver or gold or platinum, just be honest with you. So I said, I was doing a little bit of eBay on this side. I was selling some baseball cards and stuff like that, selling odds and ends. You know, I didn't have a store, but I just sold stuff, you know, I got at yard sales and tried to flip to make a few bucks. You know, I did that in my life, you know. So they were going for about $35 a roll back then. It'd be hard-pressed to find them around $75, $80. You're going to be hard-pressed to do that right now. Most of them are going for $95 plus right now per roll. So that's a big uptick if you bought them back in 2007 for $35 a roll, $30 a roll. That was the time back then. So yes, it's a long-term hold. Again, it's a long-term hold. My shop owner at the shop has bought these way back when he started. He was paying double face for them back then. You know, back in the mid-'80s, you know, in the 90s. That's all they were really worth back then. He's bought, you know, at home in his safe, he's probably got $15,000 face of them. We don't have all that room at the shop for them. They are for the shop, but, you know, they do sell, okay? We're selling for $5 a piece. And when we had that half-dollar shortage back early this summer when we couldn't get $50, people started turning to the 40%ers. And we were selling, we were selling for $5 a piece. We were very high. Let me be very honest with you. We told people we are high right now on these. He's not, when silver was $35 an ounce, about a month ago now, they were melting for about $5.12, $5.13. He didn't raise his price. He kept his $5 threshold on each one. People were gobbling them up. I mean, when you buy them for $1 each, yeah, the shop owner was making $4 pop off each single one. The times have changed, folks. The shop made some money off that. He was happy. We still buy them. We buy them right at melt. That is what we buy the 40% halves for at melt at the shop. And we sell them for about 50 cents more than that. We're not making a killing off that on those ones. We don't have a lot coming in, but, people are hanging on to more and more of them. The best way, if you want to try to find these for face value, go to your local banks. Get $half-dollar rolls. You don't have to buy a whole box of 500. If you can afford $50 at a time, go through 5 rolls every single week and take them back to a different bank. Maybe you'll be lucky enough to find a 40%er, and maybe, just maybe, you'll be lucky to find a 90%er in the $half-dollars. That is still possible in today's market world. My only recommendation is, if you're going to do something like that, take them back to a different bank so you're not getting the same coins back again. You want to keep trying to pull from one bank, dump it in another bank, dump it in another bank. Whatever the case may be, that is the way you can get it for face value. Let's dive into the war nickels. Yeah, the 35%, 35% silver. 18 of these is an ounce of silver. Real quick on the 40% is about 7 of them, a little over 1 ounce of silver. Keep that in mind also. 18 of these makes 1 ounce of silver. I got a lot of my ones for about $1.50, $1.30, $1.20 when I started really getting the deals on eBay. What I do now, again, I buy $20 worth of nickels at a time, sometimes it's $6 worth of nickels, whatever I can afford that week from my coin shop paycheck every single week. Is I go to the bank and I get nickels. I keep all my nickels regardless. I also do stacking nickels, but every now and then you'll find a ward nickel, and at $1.77 or so, the melt value, that's $1.77 with the silver value right there. Again, we don't know where things are gonna go, but I'd rather have the smallest fractional silver. If I wanted to walk into a mom and pop store, everything went to How and Ham basket, and I would need to get myself a Milky Way, a 3 Musketeers, whatever type of candy you like, and I can turn one of these in, and maybe it's $2, maybe these are melting for about $2 at the time, whatever the case may be. I don't have to give up a silver dime. I don't have to give up a silver quarter. I don't need to keep a log at that store. We never know what's going to happen. I like the fractional silver at melt or less. Let me go into where I found this information at. I went to coinapps.com. Very good website. This is not trying to sell you anything. It's a free website. This will give you the melt values. You can type in whatever amount of coins you have, and it will give you the melt value of it all. But then you can also change the silver price going forward at $50, and that's what I did. So, at $50 silver, folks, it's $2.81 the ward nickels melt for. At 50. Now, let's bump it up one notch. Let's go up to $85 silver. They would melt for $4.78 each. Now, again, I paid about $1.30 to $1.50 for the war nickels. Again, that's some, I can technically then go on eBay and flip them on eBay and then get regular ounces, but I don't think I'm going to actually do that because I like their small fractional silver. Let's talk about the halves real quick. The halves at $50 silver, they melt for $7.39. Let's boost this up one more notch. Let's go to $85 silver. Your 40% silver halves will melt for $12.57 at $85 silver. Again, you can put in any price you want. You can put in $40. You can put $45. You can go $44.52. Whatever your heart contents, or you can use the current silver price now. And if you got 1,000 dimes, you got 500 quarters, you can type all that information on this website, coinapps.com. Once again, free website to use. And it will let you know your total value of your coins currently. And you can check this anytime you want to. It's like I said, I'm not here to try to sell you anything. I'm just trying to relay free information, because we all like free stuff. We all like free information, and that's what I try to do on this channel. I don't try to sell you some kind of pill to lose weight, nothing like that. I got offers like that just before, some weather radio that I've been offered to make $15 off everyone I sell. No, I'm not interested of selling you something if I'm not going to buy it myself. No way in heck will I ever do that to my viewers at all. Is anybody out there trying to email that? I'm just going to ignore the emails, and that's it. There is another channel I want to recommend, folks. He's working his rear end off. Sobriety in Silver. His first name's Ani. The guy had a drinking problem for about 30 years. He's been clean on the 3rd of December for 3 years. He reached out to me about a month and a half ago, and he emailed me several times about coins. He's new to stacking too. He's only been doing it for about 3 months, a little over 3 months now, stacking silver. And so I answer a lot of his questions, and I don't mind helping anybody out. So don't feel like you're bugging me with questions or emails. I really enjoy helping people out. I don't charge anything for it, so you can email me any single time. My email is in every single video description. Reach out. You got questions, I will have the answer. If I don't have the answer, I'll get you the answer. But Sobriety in Silver said he was going to start his own YouTube channel. And I said, you know what? As much as help as I got from Mr. Ron's Basement YouTube channel, I said, it's my turn to return the favor to help another channel out. So these two channels are great channels. Sobriety in Silver, Ron's Basement, his wife, Susie, excellent people. Sobriety in Silver, awesome guy. He's learning. He's new. He's gained to his 500 subscribers. Check these two channels out if you're not yet. Let them know that Coin Shop Chris sent you. I'm trying to help them out. They're trying to help me out. And I think that's the best way to help each other out, to get the best information out there to anybody who's willing to listen to us yap on YouTube. I thank you all for watching. Please, again, like, share, and subscribe. Until the next video, Coin Shop Chris is out.